Godzilla -1, the Oscar-winning kaiju that made history for the franchise, and Shin Godzilla, the rapidly evolving kaiju that decimated Tokyo. I'm Gojiverse, and today we'll put these two kaiju together to see who comes out on top. This is mine and Burning's first video on the channel, so if you like our content, please drop a like and subscribe. We try to post regularly, but we ask that you are patient. So without further ado, let's stomp right in. Please consider subscribing. You don't know how many times I had to re-record this. Categories that we'll be covering are strength, speed, durability, IQ, battle IQ, and ability. Let's start with -1, due to him being more relevant at the time of this video's production. -1 comes in at 50 meters tall, and his weight is estimated to be around 20,000 tons. This incarnation of the King of the Monsters has really good regeneration, as seen in the movie, and survives when half of his face is blown off. -1 also has some pretty good AP, as displayed when he fires his atomic breath and levels into Tokyo. In terms of physical strength, -1 was able to throw a heavy cruiser which weighs around 10,008 metric tons, with what I can only assume took little effort. -1 was also able to destroy a whole bunch of buildings with one swing of his tail, although that isn't saying much considering pretty much any Godzilla could do that. -1 also has some pretty decent speed, as displayed when he kept focused on the Shinden while flying around him and even catching it in one scene. For reference, the Shinden has the capability of flying 470 miles per hour. While -1 mainly relies on brute force for his attacks, he still shows a decent amount of battle IQ, as displayed when he got the jump on hostile destroyers. Rather than using IQ like the Showa or Monsterverse iterations, this version of Godzilla acts primarily on predatory instinct, as shown in the beginning of the movie. Let's move on to Shin Godzilla. There's a whole bunch of media that features Shin, except none of it's canon, but we won't really be going over any of that, and even if we did, it wouldn't be fair to -1. Shin Godzilla's fourth form is about 118.5 meters tall and weighs about 92,000 metric tons, and was known as the tallest Godzilla until Godzilla Earth came along the following year. Shin Godzilla has quite a few abilities, so sit tight, cause I'm gonna go over them. Shin Godzilla has atomic breath, dorsal beams, tail beam, self-mutation, durability, body fluid, phase array radar, and anti-flash defense membranes to prevent him from getting. For strength, Shin Godzilla has a decent amount, with him being able to carry his own weight on land, but other than that, there's no on-screen performance of his physical strength. For speed, Shin was able to travel from Kamakura to Tokyo. Shin was also able to keep up with B-2 stealth bombers with his atomic breath. Shin Godzilla is shown on screen to physically be moving his head into position to aim his atomic breath at the bombers. For durability, Shin was able to deflect multiple rounds of artillery thrown at it from the JSDF. For general IQ, Shin doesn't show much intelligence. He's basically a zombie walking and only attacks when provoked. Battle IQ wise, Shin was able to adapt to JSDF weaponry, destroying bombers and drones without batting an eye. But for right now, I will kindly ask that you turn your attention to Burning Fan while he gives a Powerscaler's point of view to this debate.
Hi guys, my name is Burning and I will take care of the power scaling on this channel. Starting with -1, he is physically in the city block level ranges, as shown in the movie when he rammed and tail swiped into buildings. Then there is his atomic breath, which is shown city level AP. Though his AP would not scale to his durability due to his beam burning him, ocean mines blowing his face apart, and sudden pressure change making his body tear apart. So overall, -1 would scale to the city level ranges. Let's see how Shin Godzilla compares to this. Well, Shin physically is also in the city block level ranges, just like -1, as shown in the movie by walking. Then there is Shin's atomic breath, which is shown town to city level AP. Though, just like -1, his AP would not scale to his durability due to trains tripping him and bunker busters causing him to bleed. So who would win in a fight? I would say -1, as I see no win con for Shin in this fight. So what do you think of mine and G-Verse's takes? Do you agree or do you disagree? Let us know in the comments.
So overall, with low to mid difficulty, the winner would have to be -1. The reason for this is that -1 could easily kill Shin with one hit from his atomic breath, although it might take him some time to realize this. The only way I see Shin winning is if he hits -1 with all that he has before he can recover, and even after all that, it's still unlikely that he'll win. That about wraps it up. I'd like to thank Burning for helping with the power scaling on this channel, and again, I ask that you like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. We thank you all for watching.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Gojiverse signing off.
Alright, goodbye.